Greetings from wherever you're watching from. This is Kasuku Live. This is what happens when you believe in shared prosperity. You believe in people who actually move the next generation to the next agenda. And today it's very gratifying to discuss a couple of issues where investment seems to be the next future. So most Ugandans abroad and here are known to invest a lot in land, real estate, and other businesses. But today on site I have a colleague of mine who is called Patrick Binomgisha, who happens to be a trader, not in what we usually know in Diwata and the likes. No, he deals in Forex and indices, something of the sort. It's a new normal where people don't seem to understand it, but today he's going to help us understand this. Please, if you're one of those who is interested in trading, comment below, ask the questions below, and we'll be in position to answer as and when it comes in. A very great morning, Mr. Patrick.
Good morning, sir.
Well, for starters, who is Patrick Binomgisha?
Patrick Binomgisha, I don't know if you mind if I remove the...
No, it's okay, it's totally fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, we have enough social distancing space.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Patrick Binomgisha, I am born and bred in Bushenyi.
Okay.
I grew up in Mbarara. I studied in Mbarara School. I went to Kitunga. And now I'm a Ugandan born. I'm a Ugandan based in London.
Based in London.
Yes.
That's interesting. Now you're back, and I understand you're one of those in trading, but I want to know, what is trading? A Ugandan who is not exposed to trading, if they want to get to know trading, what's trading for starters?
Yeah, well, trading, there are different categories of trading. There is one where we're barter trade.
Okay.
Barter trade, I have meat, you have millet.
Yes.
And we can do barter trade. Then there is the buying and selling of goods. That is also trading. Then we also have what we call CFD trading. Now that is not very common, and that is my specialty.
What is CFD?
CFD stands for contract for difference.
Okay.
Usually we speculate on increase and decrease of prices of different instruments.
Okay.
Now, instruments is what we trade on. Yes, sir.
Okay, and how is it different from gambling, what you're saying, the CFD?
Yes, because most people, they always think that trading is gambling.
Oh, yes.
But they are totally different. Because gambling, anybody can gamble. Anyone. Your help at home, anybody, one who looks after a cat at home can go in and bet and gamble. He doesn't need any skill. But with trading, especially with CFD trading, you need a skill to trade. And that is my specialty, to teach people how to trade, where to trade, and when to trade. So
this is entirely something online. You trade online?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Because they're financial markets. They are global, they are online. Yeah, that's
so
right.
Who trades, and how do they trade, and where do they trade from?
Yes, we have a platform, what you call the MT4 platform. There's MT4 and then there's an MT5. So both of them, I can teach them.
Okay.
I teach how to trade on MT4 and also to teach on how to trade on MT5. In fact, MT5 is a newer version of MT4. Oh. So they are global markets, and the platform is what we call the MT4, and that one, of course, I'll help people how to download it, how to configure it, and I'll show them how to trade it and how to use different tools to trade.
So who trades?
Me and you.
Anyone can trade?
Anybody can trade.
Okay, that is interesting.
What's most important is, are you a professional trader? Are you a profitable trader? Because that is my specialty, to teach you how to be a professional trader and trade profitably.
Okay.
For as long as you can trade.
So there is one who will just trade without understanding.
Without understanding.
But now the niche you have, you teach someone to trade profitably.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
And where do they trade from?
Usually we trade on an MT4 platform. We download that. It is free.
Okay.
It's not so, it's just free. I teach you how to download it and I configure it for you as well. and then I'll show you different tools, because there are different tools
Yes.
which we use, and I'm sure we are going to show them.
Yes.
Different tools we use to trade profitably.
And what can we trade on if we're going to
Where there are different categories we can trade on.
Like?
So there's different markets. We have, for example, currency is one of them.
dollars and
Dollars.
euros?
We have what we call fiat money. Now, fiat money is the Uganda shilling, the Kenya shilling, the UK pound, USA dollar, and so on. And then we can also trade on. Now, currency has got two parts, because it's the biggest market in
Yes,
the world. The
absolutely.
biggest. It's absolutely. It's worth trillions of dollars. So we have also what we call cryptocurrency.
Yes.
Now, that's digital money.
Yes.
So we can also trade that through CFD as well. Then we can also trade on things like commodities. That's another second largest in fact.
Okay.
Now, commodities will include things like energy, like oil, crude oil, like the one we have found here in Uganda.
Yes.
We can trade on that.
That is if it's on the security exchange.
Exactly. We can trade on that. And we also have what we call metals like gold, silver, platinum. We can also trade on that. And also under commodities, we have what we call agricultural products. These are include corn, wheat, rice, all that. We can trade on that. So there's a lot of things we can trade on. The markets, they're so big, they're so massive. And we can also trade on what we call indices. Now, indices, these are like every country has got indices.
Yeah.
For example, Japan have got Nikkei. Those are indices.
Yes.
USA have got S&P 500.
Yes.
So that is the first 500 biggest companies in USA. Then, for example, in UK we have the FTSE 100. So that's the first 100 market companies in UK.
In the UK, yes.
Then we can also trade on things like stocks and shares. These are from companies, big companies,
Oh, yes.
like Uganda breweries and so on. But these are massive, like Amazon.
Corporations.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. And then we can also trade on government bonds. The government bonds, of course, you know what are bonds. When the country needs money, sells the bonds to the public, and so on. And then can also buy back the bonds. So even CFD, we can trade on bonds.
Now, how long does your course take if someone is going to enroll for your course to understand and learn these things and practically become confident to trade online? How long does that take?
Well, it depends on how good you are or how conversant you are. But my teaching always starts from the basics, from the foundation.
Okay.
And I will take you all the way to the advanced level.
Okay.
So I start with the dynamics of trading. Those are the basics which you need to know if you're going to be a professional trader. And then I will take you into what we call technical analysis. That is analyzing the market.
Risk management and all.
Analyzing the market. And then we have also risk management. That one is, of course, to minimize loss and maximize profit. Yeah.
And
then the psychology of trading as well, which is very, very important.
Psychology of the trading, that's where it was actually coming.
That is the mind. It has something to do with the mindset.
With the mindset.
Very important. Many people ignore it,
Yes.
but it's very, very important.
Now, for how long does the period tag along with the cost of the training?
No.
Or it varies?
No.
How much is it? How much does it cost to
Well,
train?
that one, of course, it depends. We are all not the same.
Oh, yes.
Some people don't know anything. They just start from scratch.
Oh, yes.
Some people might have heard about it, about trading.
Oh, yes.
So really, it's negotiable. When you come, we can sit together, or you can contact me, and then we can negotiate on that.
So after I've studied and I now know how trading is, I know how it's moving.
Yes.
Do you still give me? Do you become a support structure of my trading that in case I need some assistance? Do you still come through, Patrick, and you say,
yes.
okay, Andrew, I'm going to help you here?
Yes, Andrew. My aim is not about making money, but I want to educate my fellow Ugandans.
To the next markets.
To the next markets.
Nice.
So, if any problem, once you join my course and I teach you, I will be a consultant as long as we know each other.
Nice.
Because trading is a continuous learning. It doesn't stop here.
Oh,
It's a continuous learning.
Of course.
You always get challenges. You also meet challenges, Andrew.
Yes, I do.
And that's where Patrick comes in, and you can call me anytime. You're on WhatsApp, whether I'm in UK, whether I'm in Kampala, anywhere.
We can still talk.
Yes.
So how is the course done?
Well, the course mostly at the moment with this dynamic, coronavirus and so on, mostly we are doing it on Zoom. Because Zoom, it is now the norm anyway.
Oh yes, Zoom webinar.
It has become the norm of the day.
Oh yes.
So we do it on Zoom, and because on Zoom you can see what I'm doing, and
you can share your screen.
I can share the screen.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. So if we were doing practicals, then we can share the screen. Or sometimes if I'm in Uganda, we can meet up. I can trade and we can train. Then after 2 days, we can meet up.
Okay.
And
So what are the benefits of these acquired skills in case someone gets these skills of trading in the different markets? What are the benefits to any person?
Well, Andrew, the benefits are big. They are massive. Because remember, this is a skill for life. This is a skill where you can trade anywhere in the world.
Oh yes.
You can go to Dubai and get your laptop out. As long as you have an internet connection and you have your platform, you get out your laptop and start trading. You can go to UK and trade. You can be deep down in your village in Bushane. I'll be trading. I'm from UK. I'm now in Rosira. I'll be trading. I'll be making money.
So it's where your stall is?
Wherever you are, you can trade as long as you have internet connection. That's the most important thing.
Okay, now this brings me now to another question. So who is then a broker? Because now you're a consultant of trading in the different markets, which is something very remarkable.
Yeah.
Then who is a broker?
Well, a broker is somebody you invest your money with.
Okay.
That's the most important. And
if I don't want to trade myself?
No, exactly. Is the person you're going to invest money with. And now a broker is between you, the trader, and the markets.
Oh.
So he's the one who owns the platform, in other words.
Okay.
And once you trade, he takes some small commissions.
Yes.
He doesn't charge much, but small commission.
Okay. But you still get the return to your investments.
Exactly.
How safe is my money then?
Oh, very safe. Because most of these brokers are insured and they are regulated by different, about 3 to 4 insurers. So when I'm teaching, I usually try and tell you the best broker.
So how to identify the best broker?
Exactly.
Okay.
For example, there is a website called www.forexfactory.com. If you go there and you click on the broker site, you see all their details and you can decide which one to go with. But with my help, I can always tell you and recommend some of these people. Okay,
that's very interesting. Then how much can one start with? If now I'm very interested, I want to invest online, I want to study, and I start, trading. What is the least minimal amount I should start with?
Andrew, most brokers, they have different. They charge differently.
Okay.
Some of them will charge $100. You can start as low as $50.
Wow.
Yes. But the limit
is infinity.
Is the sky.
Wow, that's remarkable. Where can one get a trusted broker? You've told us where online is, but locally, if I'm one of those people who are in Uganda, I would just like to get to this. How can I identify a Ugandan certified, credible broker?
Well, I don't know about Uganda if you can get a very certified good broker, but mostly I would recommend anyone to trade with brokers from UK or from Australia.
Why?
Or from Cyprus, because they are very well regulated. That's the most important. These are very highly regulated, especially like in UK.
It's a tough business.
It is a very tough when it comes to finance regulations. I think they are number one. So I would recommend someone to trade with brokers from UK, from Cyprus, or from Australia. For example, myself, I trade with a broker called Pepperstone. He's from Australia. And he's very professional, because you want somebody who's professional.
And credible.
Yes.
Okay, now that is really great. Now, I have my money. I've invested my money.
Yeah.
I have my returns. When do how can I withdraw my money? How do I feel that this is my money? I'm in Uganda, and can I withdraw this money and I use it for my...
Anytime, Andrew. You can withdraw money anytime. And you see the advantage of this. You are opening up an account in UK.
Okay.
How easy is it to open an account in UK? I don't know. It must be tough when you're in Uganda.
Absolutely, yes.
But once you are trading with a broker in UK, you are opening an account in UK, because he opens an account for you, and whatever money you win or whatever money you invest, it is in the account, in the bank, and it's regulated with it.
So how do I access it in Kampala?
So then what you do is you request to withdraw anytime. It is your money. You can withdraw anytime you want.
With an international bank.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. So how much can one trade? We already talked about that. Now, I love what you're saying. I love what you're going to teach. How
Yes.
can I contact you for a course if I'm one of those who wants to study?
Yes, I have my contacts here, but I have contacts in UK. Also, I have a contact in Uganda.
Okay.
For example, this is my license. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Yes, we'll get to see.
It will be my license, which I have opened in Uganda,
Okay.
and I have opened a company as well.
Okay.
So soon I'll be opening up an office
Okay.
where people can come and consult me
Okay.
anytime.
So when you're in the UK,
when I'm in UK, I've got here. It's my email is amate66620@gmail.com.
okay.
This is amate like milk.
Yes.
And then my contact is, which is on WhatsApp as well. It is +44 788 761 203. And then in Uganda, I've got somebody who will be managing the Uganda affair.
Okay.
If I'm not here.
Okay.
It's called Sylvia, and you can contact her on tinaflowers@gmail.com.
Okay.
And it's on +256 772 061150. So
Okay.
anytime you can get to me on WhatsApp, on email, or even call me.
Okay,
And I'll get
so
back to you.
if you're going to introduce these classes on Zoom and any other thing you're telling us, how frequent can these classes be?
Yeah, this will depend. Now it will depend on you, Andrew. If you want to do 2 hours a day, I'm flexible.
Okay.
If you want to do 1 hour, I'm very flexible.
Okay.
If you want to study at night, if you want to study in the morning, if you want to study in the day, I'm very flexible.
Okay.
That's between to be a mutual understanding between me and the person.
And the person.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the next frontier of business.
Yes.
Most Ugandans have not understood.
Yes.
What are the biggest risks involved that scare us to not to get involved?
Of course, Andrew. And this is the most important, a very good question, by the way. Because in Uganda, so many people have been conned of their money. And the risks are there. Any business.
Just like any other business.
Any other business.
But this is money in void.
This is money in void. But remember, trading is business in the first place. So there will be loss, there will be profit.
Yes.
But that is where I come in as a professional trader to teach you risk management, how to minimize loss and maximize your profit. That is my job. Okay, but there are so many tools like what we call like stop loss. These are the things that maybe I would explain practically, like stop loss. These tools are there to minimize loss and maximize profit, just like any other business. So, Andrew, this is the platform, what we call the MT4 platform.
Okay.
Now, in the platform, there is what we call, this you see the green and red. They are called Japanese candlesticks.
Okay.
And now the Japanese candlesticks are the ones which help us to trade.
Okay.
They help us to analyze the market. And that's where I come by. That's, you can see they have different shapes, they have different types, they have different patterns. And that is my job, to teach exactly what are these Japanese candlesticks, what do they do. Then you also have these lines, we call them moving averages. Now these moving averages, they also help us to trade. And it's my job who will teach you how to install them and how to configure them and how to use them. That will be my job. And then what we have here, down here, they are called technical indicators.
The ones in blue?
The ones in blue. They're called technical indicators. Now, these also, they confirm to us, they help us when we are looking for opportunity, for a profitable opportunity. Because remember, technical analysis, you are analyzing the market.
Yes.
And technical analysis, it is look at this chart, be able to read it, interpret it, and look for profitable opportunity. And this is why the technical indicators come in to assist us to look for those profitable opportunities and buy or sell the market.
So I see it's blinking blue and red.
Yes.
Blue means what?
Now these are what we call the spreads. Now this is the spread. This is exactly what the broker would just charge you. You just charge like four pips. We call them pips. Okay? And that is all. Even if you make 1,000 pips,
Wow.
for him he only takes 4 pips and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one you see moving up and down, those are the markets.
Okay.
Yeah? These are the markets. And now, you, for example, the first one, it is the euro against the US dollar. So if you want to trade this this market here, you click and hold and drag and you open it. So now you have opened the market, and then you can start analyze the market, and then you can decide either to buy or sell the market. But all this is, and here these are the things we trade on exactly. They are called instruments. And if you scroll down, you'll see them even changing colors.
Oh yes.
Okay, you can see it changing colors. Now, why they change colors? It's because the different categories we can trade on. The currency, the commodities, the indices, and all that stuff, and the bonds, and the stocks and shares. Because remember, CFD, we don't buy anything tangible. We don't.
Yes.
That's an investor.
Yes.
An investor is the one who buy. For example, if you want to invest in Bitcoin, then you have to buy Bitcoin.
Oh, yes.
But for us, we speculate on increase and decrease of price of all different markets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is how the platform looks
So that
like.
is how the platform works, and that's all you need. Whenever you go in the world, this is what you need. Wherever you are in the world, whether you're in China or you're in America or in Asia, anywhere.
Do I need to be an expert in mathematics to understand
No,
this?
you don't have to. All you need is the skill to trade.
To trade.
And that is my job, to teach you those skills, how to trade the market.
That's
Just
all you need.
take your laptop with you. It's like kubeera n'omudaala ng'ogwa wino. Otuuka Dubai n'oggulayo omudaala gwo n'otandika okutunda.
Otuula butuuzi
n'otandika okukola ku ssente. That's what it's all about. That's the advantages of CFD trading. You
Any
can trade
location,
anywhere
it's
in the
business.
world. Anywhere you go. Whether ngenze Bushenyi, oba ndi London,
Osigala
oba ndi
okola.
Luzira, nze mba nkola.
Nice.
When I come here, I can make my ticket within maybe a couple of days. And I make my ticket back. So I have nothing to lose. So it's very good skills to have in life, because they are there forever. Even when you retire, you are not, you go home and start trading at home in your comfort of your seats. Yes, sir. Capital balance.
This one down here.
Just down here, that one here.
Okay.
Then here you have the margin and free margin. Free margin, it is how much money you still have to trade.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But your capital is that one, which we call the balance, the capital balance. Exactly. So all these things I will teach you. What is the margin? What is capital balance? What is a pip? What is a lot? And I have realized in Uganda, people make mistakes because they don't know the basics.
Yes.
They don't know how to trade. They end up over trading, or they end up under trading and lose money, people's money.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Well, so you have it. You've heard from Mr. Patrick Abinomjisha. He's one of those traders who are actually dealing in the next frontier of money and business. So, well, you can invest in land, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in other businesses, but online money, it's the future. So you may not want to get into it today, but I want to challenge you that you learn it. I am going to learn it. It's your job to equally learn it, because that's going to equip you. These are skills that are going to help you in the next 10, 20 years from now. When everything doesn't seem to make sense, COVID-19 has shown us that online business is the way to go. So I challenge you to get there and you start to learn all this and take up the course, learn the course. Not only that, start trading. In case you have any questions and comment, put the comments below. This is Kasuku Live. I'm Andrew Chamagero. Have a lovely afternoon.